Hello, and thank you for joining us back at our BNI San Diego podcast. I'm really excited, like beyond excited. Like my twin brother is on the show, Mike Edwards. We inverted our, first names, and he uses his last name. But we've got Mike and Jenn Edwards of the Mike and Jenn Edwards experience.
Sure.
Right. And today we're going to be talking about your brand as a business owner, as a professional, how to build your brand and how to go through even different businesses with that brand staying intact.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. Ed.
And Mike,
doppelganger.
Exactly. Right. Don't we look alike? Right.
See the resemblance?
See the resemblance? Yeah, exactly. So welcome. Thank you for joining. We're at 100. This is our 103rd show.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how do you say 103? 103rd show.
Yeah.
And I can't believe we haven't had the two of you on.
Yeah. It's long
at all.
overdue.
Well overdue. Long overdue. Yeah.
Honored to be here, Ed.
Thank you for joining us.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, I love you too.
You're a good dude. You treat my wife well.
It may get a little emotional, so
It may. The surest way to stay on Mike's A-list is to treat his wife well, and you've done so gracefully. So thank you for being so good to my wife.
Thank you.
You're high on my list.
You guys are amazing, both of you. So let's talk. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So you guys have built a brand. It's the
experience the difference.
No, our brand is the Real Mike and Jenn.
The Real Mike and Jenn.
Yes.
We're real.
We are real. Yeah.
And you've taken it through some turns with going from one business genre to another business genre, and it doesn't mean that could even change in the future to something else, right? Possibly, sure. How have you guys done such a good job at maintaining your brand and evolving it to? Again, I love the first part of it is both of your names, the Mike and Jenn, and then it's the experience. I mean, what are some of the different? Well, let's go through your story. Yeah. How did we start together?
Well, we started when we got married.
Yeah.
16 years ago.
It goes by like that, doesn't it?
It does.
We're celebrating New Year's Eve will be our 15th.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Goes quick.
16 years in. And we like each other, and so we do business together. We do everything together.
Everything.
We do.
Yeah. When you know that when one's coming, you know the other one's going to be there with.
For sure.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
Once in a while, we have to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
But those moments are not taken lightly. Mm-hmm. Actually, we like doing business together. We have our own lanes, but basically, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, maybe about a year into our marriage, Mike said, "Hey, what do you think about starting a business?" I said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
So before that, you guys were doing separate in the business realm, doing separate things.
I was a scientist for 10 years. And so when I was working in
Whoa, can you see my face? Whoa.
So prior to owning the photography and production company, I was working in a field called cytogenetics, which is basically the study and analysis of chromosomes.
Wow.
And so out of college, I thought I wanted to be a dentist. And by the time I realized I didn't want to be a dentist, I was already 3/4 of the way done with my degree, and I was going to a private school.
Like most people.
It was expensive. I just finished my degree, graduated, started working in biotech. So I did that for about 10 years. But a year into our marriage, that's when I picked up a camera.
So you had never picked up a camera?
I had. I've always been into photography. Even as a kid, you remember the Kodak? The wind of
absolutely.
Disposable camera.
Yeah, where the little light bulb or the bulb at the top would turn and
the twist, the turning click.
Yeah.
I love those things. Those are amazing. And I used to always remember earnestly expecting the photos to come back and get the film developed.
The way you just brought back a flood of memories.
Right.
For those of you in our audience that are old enough to remember that, back where you'd send this little package away.
Yes.
And then it would come back and you hoped that
they all came out.
Yes, there was no selfies back then.
Yeah.
Because you paid for all of them. Regardless.
Oh my, whether they were crappy or not. Yeah.
So long story short, we actually went on a trip to Panama because that's where I'm from. And
I'm learning, how is it that we're brothers and I'm learning this for the first time?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's a great question. We're long lost brothers.
There we go.
So long story short, went to Panama, took a little DSLR. I think it was a Nikon D40, old camera. And I wasn't happy with the photos at all. I was like, these suck. So I was like, you know what? I want to teach myself. So I went to YouTube University, taught myself photography.
YouTube was going back then.
YouTube was going back then, absolutely. And then I started out taking photos of seascapes, landscapes, waterscapes, all just inanimate objects, people, not people. And I would show my work to some coworkers. They're like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. Can you take photos of my family? I'm like, no, it's not the same. People talk and move, and I don't want to deal with people. But I relented, and they ended up loving the photos, and more people kept asking. And that's when I said, hey, do you think we can start a business with this?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So,
yeah. My answer is always going to be yes. I
especially
believe,
to Mike. Come on.
well, especially to Mike, but also even clients. Like, I believe that the most successful people say yes and then figure it out.
yeah.
And as our photography and production business grew, we'd have people that would call us and say, hey, do you do this? Yes. And Mike's like, we've never done that before. I'm like, we'll figure it out. And I think that's how you can evolve in business and become better at what you're doing. Just say yes, and then you'll figure it out. I mean, if it doesn't align at all with your values and your goals, then obviously, that would be an easy no. But if it aligns with your business and your goals and your values, then just say yes and figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's for BNI, we have one of our core values, as you know, is lifelong learning, which means that both of you are lifelong learners.
Correct.
Right? It's important to stay curious. I think that's such a powerful word in this day and age. Curiosity means that we're always evolving, we're always growing, we're learning new things. We're, I think sometimes as, with kids, they're very curious about everything. And then there's, I don't know what point as adults, we lose some of that curiosity.
Yeah.
100%.
But to meet a couple that has remained with that curiosity is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And it's led to the success of your brand.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely helped. Yeah. And so we did that photography and production for a good 12 years.
12, 13 years. Yeah.
And then
12 years.
Which is what you came into BNI for.
Correct.
Right, Jen?
We actually started BNI with that business, and we represented that business in BNI for 6-7 years. And it helped build our business in San Diego, because we left Long Beach and moved here 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And we had to start over from scratch.
Yep.
I met an amazing BNIer. He invited us to BNI. I knew on that first visit, I came home, told Mike, we have to join this. This is amazing. Like, I just knew.
Yeah.
And at that time, we were new living here and launching a business. So for us, we were living on one salary, which was Mike's science salary. And so it took us 6 months to save, but we intentionally scraped and all the things to save to join BNI. And 6 months later, we joined.
And how's that worked out for you?
Amazing. I mean, we love.
On another podcast, you and I are going to kind of get into the logistics of that.
I know. Yeah. And so it really did build a incredible foundation for our business. Yeah. And because you know what? I don't know if anyone else experiences this. I'm sure they do. This can't just be Mike and I, but we would be out photographing. Mike would be, I'd always go with him. We'd be at the beach or we'd be somewhere photographing, and there's other photographers there. And I would try to talk to them. And hey, how are you doing? Like, hey, just try to build rapport.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Build relationship with other people.
They're not competition. They're people that you can interact with and do business with, and absolutely.
But Ed, they would not want to build relationship. And then when we moved here to San Diego, I would call other businesses. I'd go to Yelp and call like other photographers and say, hey, can I take you to coffee? Like, we're here new in San Diego. And not one.
Wow.
I don't even think one ever even returned our calls.
Well, that's the thing. They weren't competition to us, but we were competition to them.
What a difference that is.
100%. This zero-sum game did not apply to them. You know what I mean? In order for us to do well as photographers, you need to be doing poorly. That wasn't the case. I mean, the pie is plentiful.
Yeah, always.
There's plenty of room, plenty of business to go around.
So do you think that having that mentality, because it really is a mentality,
Sure.
right? Mindset.
100%.
Having that mindset has helped you build your brand. Were you as your brand has evolved, was that intentional from the beginning, or was it, what was there an intention with the Mike and Jenn?
Yeah. Well, I think so. I don't think we knew how to label it.
Okay.
Because like our tagline for our photography and production business was experience the difference, but it didn't come until years into the business.
Yeah.
But when it did come to us, it went with what we were already doing.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think for Mike and I, in terms of building our brand, it is actually really simple. We want to be set apart. We want to be different. We don't want to be doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
We noticed and our experience, the difference actually came out of what other people were saying about us. We didn't pull that out of the air and make it happen. It was actually what other people, we started noticing that every review had the word experience.
Yeah.
And every client was always saying there's something different about Mike and Jenn.
Yeah.
And that difference for us is that we want to be different. We want someone to see that there is something different about us. So we were always trying to think outside the box, right? I mean, Mike was the photographer. Mike was the one behind the camera.
You're the booper. That's how I refer to Jenn, as the booper.
The sound effect queen.
But and he's an amazing photographer, videographer. I mean, his craft and his attention to detail. I love that word, craft. Is just incredible. He knows how to work the equipment. He knows what he's looking for. He has an eye for all of those things. And then where I came in was the attention to detail.
Yeah.
So what really worked for us is while Mike's behind the camera and capturing the goodness of everything that's happening, I'm over there going, oh, let me fix your collar. Oh, I see a little strand of hair. Oh, boop, let me get that little, so that really worked for us. And also too, engaging. And by the way, this translates into our business now in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But Mike loved being behind the camera and behind the scenes, and I loved engaging with people.
So your lanes truly complemented one another.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm talking with clients. I'm getting them to laugh. I'm telling stupid jokes that Mike has already heard 1,000 times, but it's the first time hearing for them, because here's what we learned about photography. And oh my gosh, if there's any photographers or any creatives out there, there's one thing that we learned to be 1,000% true. No matter how good the photo looks, no matter how good the video looks, your client will only love it as much as how they felt that day.
Ooh. Whoa. That's where the experience comes in.
Yes.
100%.
So it was our responsibility to bring out the best version of you. Because, I mean, how many couples do we have show up and they were fighting? And I could tell right away.
Oh, sure.
Right? Like we knew right away. Oh, they were fighting in the car on the way here.
Humans.
So we would start, like I would ask them a question like, hey, when did you guys meet? Or tell us, or hey, whisper sweet nothings. And then right away, they're back to being lovebirds again. That's what they're going to remember. If you let them sit in their discomfort or their insecurities, women, please let me tell you, don't be insecure. You're beautiful right as you are right now. Whether you need headshots or you're in family photos, like you are beautiful right now. Don't let a photographer take that away from you. And so bringing that out in women and couples and all of our clients was absolutely critical, because you can see the result of a photo and go, oh my gosh, especially from a creative.
Sure.
I mean, he's like, the lighting is perfect.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, but I don't like those wrinkles right there. Yeah.
No, yeah.
So that's how we complemented each other. And that is really what created our brand. oh my gosh, Mike and Jenn's attention to detail, the experience, like we're laughing, we're having a good time, like everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, what I think of when we're talking about brand and we're talking about, immediate recall, and we're talking about what that word means for a lot of people, a lot of business owners, from my experience, when they think of, okay, let's build our brand, they think, they call someone in, help us with our logo, help us. Yeah. They think that's the brand.
Mm-mm.
Right.
When the brand is what you guys have done really well is the brand has actually come out of you.
Right.
Right.
It's not, hey, let's build a logo and let's fit that logo into the image of this company. Mm-hmm. You guys, the way you treat people, everything is part of, it's that brand has evolved out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which is what makes it so special.
100%.
Yeah.
That's
good. You're a walking advertisement for your life and your business. If you are a business owner and with social media out there these days, I mean, letters behind a name is great. I applaud anyone who has like a formal education, but I would say in the last decade and even going forward, people want to know more about your life and who you are behind the scenes.
Sure.
Before they trust the letters behind your name. And by the way, the only letters we have behind our name are PPS, professional problem solver. Mm. I mean, if you're not a professional problem solver, you're just, PPS. So I think that's what really built our brand in our photography and production company. Mm-hmm. And then, by the way, my apron and my, what do you call that little fanny pack? That became a theme
a fanny pack
in our business because it said, let's have some funsies. Mm-hmm. And that was one of my words. In fact, some people
said it. You just said it the other day. I heard it.
Yeah, that's always been my word. And some fabulous people in BNI bought that for me.
No way.
The fanny pack that said, let's have some funsies, because that's my word. And so that became a thing. Like I started wearing an apron with all the tools in it. I mean, I had concealer. I had a brush for your hair. I had stuff to make the fuzzies go away. We had clippers in there and just everything.
MacGyver.
Everything that I would find, like, hey, you know what we're missing? Lint rollers. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, like things to clip their shirts behind them. Like we had everything in there, and so it became a thing. Like, Jenn's gonna have everything.
We were prepared.
And I love that word, right? Being prepared. Mm-hmm. Because when you're going to meet a client, you want to have everything that you need. You don't want to have to go, I have to go over here to go get something.
Of course.
It's right in front of you. Mm-hmm. How has that now evolved? Because you're no longer, quote unquote, in the photography business.
Correct.
Or it's still there, but not your primary focus. So you've evolved into another business. What's the new business?
The Real Mike Jenn. So we are now licensed.
So it's still, I love it, right?
Yeah.
The business is still the same, the brand of you.
Yeah.
It's just we've pivoted into a different genre of businesses.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yet the brand is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Correct. It's Mike Jenn.
Yeah.
What you get. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Whether it's photography, real estate, building relation, whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is what you get the same thing every element of the way.
Exactly. I think the importance of building a brand, Mike and Jenn, is we want to be at the top of everyone's mind. Like, hey, if you need a realtor, I know someone, Mike and Jenn.
Yeah.
And for our photography business, it took us a while to figure out, like, not a lot of people knew that we took photos. And once we put that out there and made ourselves known, like, hey, we're Mike and Jenn photographers, that's when we started to grow very organically.
Yeah.
With real estate, we're not making that mistake again. I feel like day one, we announced to the world, like, hey, we're now licensed real estate agents here in California.
Yeah.
And we let everyone know. And that's really been helping us grow organically.
Right.
And so we're not paying for ads. We're not paying for marketing. We're just putting ourselves out there and letting everyone know this is what we do.
Well, because it's us.
It's Mike and Jenn.
Again, it's us that we want to attract the right people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Regardless of what business we're running, we want to attract the right people. So it's like, one of my phrases I always say is like, if you love Mike and Jenn, you're going to love so-and-so. And that's how I introduce other professionals to people, right? And so we really want people to see the value in Mike and Jenn, and know that we're here to support them in their goals. And I was thinking a second ago when we were talking, and how I was saying that I bring, and it does translate into our real estate business too, how I would wear an apron with all the things. It's not our client's job. I don't really think, no matter your business, it's not your client's job to be prepared. It's your job to prepare for your client. So while it was in our photography and production company that we were able to sell, by the way, because of the success of it, and BNI being a huge part of that, it translates into our real estate company too, because of the things that we do to bring value to our clients.
Right.
For example, when we're out showing, especially in the summertime, but because it's later, but on the weekends, for example, we carry around in the back of our car, we carry around a box, like a wooden crate, and it's got snacks, snacks, and then water, because your clients aren't probably thinking, oh, we're going to go see 5, 6, 7. We're going to
be out for a while.
For a while. So after the second or third house, we open up the back of our car and we go, hey, would you like a snack? Do you need some water?
Yeah.
And they love that. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, that's
because you're prepared. You're coming prepared.
Exactly.
So what do you think has been the biggest element of again, where the overall topic is building your brand. If we're talking to our audience and we've got people that are new entrepreneurs or even seasoned entrepreneurs that kind of have a brand, how can they learn from the two of you? What are some things that you can share with our audience that has really helped solidify the brand, or even being very intentional about the building of the brand?
That's a great question.
That's a fantastic question. Let me process this.
Yeah, I can tell you the first thing that came to my mind is you have to learn how to serve your clients. What do your clients need from you that's totally outside the box? Like, we're not just showing up and showing a house to someone. We're not just listing your home. We're serving you. So we're thinking about what you're going through. I mean, when someone's buying a home or listing a home for sale, there's a lot of things that come with that in their life. It's stressful. It can be stressful. It can be, they're already doing everything they're normally doing in their life, and now they've just added a huge element to it. So we're trying to figure out, what do they need from us? So we're always going to be in the mindset of serving them.
Which goes back to those, what were the initials? The
PPS?
Professional problem solver.
and that goes hand in hand with what you just talked about.
Yeah, I think as it relates to real estate, though, we kind of pride ourselves on not just being transactional. We want to be relational with these people. Like, we not only want to help you buy a home or sell a home, but we want to do life with you after the fact.
Oof.
You know what I mean? It's not just a transaction to us. And so in our photography and our production company, we would sell our services to the bride and groom and say, like, consider us an extension of your bridal party.
Yes.
Consider us a part of the bridal party, because we're going to ensure that everything is going to go flawlessly. We're not just your photographers. We're going to be your security guards. We're going to be your bridesmaids, your grooms. We're going to be all of those things, but we're also going to be taking photos of you, making sure everything goes according to plan. Translate to real estate as well. This isn't just a transaction to us. Do we want a lot of transactions? Absolutely. Who doesn't? I want to be very successful at what I do. I want to do it very well. But at the same time, we want to do it from a relational heart too, like, not just about the dollars. Like,
and that comes back to the serving.
Yeah, we don't even calculate our commissions. Like, that's a part of the transaction, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah, we're never looking at the financial aspect of our clients, because we don't want that to cloud us being able to serve them well. and make sure that we're doing what's in the best interest of them. Because I think as a real estate agent, I mean, anything can happen before you close a transaction.
Well, and I'm sure you've seen those.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
But I also would say in the time that we've been real estate professionals, we've had very few transactions fall out of escrow because we're professional problem solvers.
Yes.
And we are
Looking
like
ahead,
a dog on a bone.
Yep.
We will not, if our client says we want this house, there is no problem that we will not fix to get to the end of the line. And I think we've been in more escrows that have lasted 2, 3, 4 months because we refuse to let it go for our clients. Whereas your average bearer
Would have gone,
realtor would have just been like, you know what, this isn't working. We're out.
They would have gone the easy route.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful. We've actually had very few transactions fall out of escrow, but those have always been for the best interest of the client.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. I mean, we're in one right now. How long is?
I think we're at 4 months right now.
I feel like it's been longer.
It's been about 4 months.
4 years.
But you know what? We kind of lose track there, not irresponsibly, but just we're focusing on the end goal. We're focusing on our clients.
And that's it. You're focusing on the client.
Yeah.
And when you come with that servant's heart,
right. That's
and I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
There is no, I'm here. I'm only here to help you until.
Correct.
It's no, I'm here to help you.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%. And in the beginning, like we took everything. We said yes to everything. Be it a manufactured home.
For our business owners out there, listen to that one. In the beginning, you say yes to everything because you need business.
Opportunity.
Right? And there comes a point though when you're able to be a little more selective.
Of course, absolutely.
But in the beginning, you literally take everything.
In the beginning, it was boot camp. We were learning how to transact. We were learning how to be professional real estate agents. And so we sold land, we sold manufactured homes, and we started selling, single family homes, condos. Like, we said yes to everything. Why would we? I mean, there's agents out there that are just starting out, but they want to go straight into the luxury market. I'm just like, hold on. Unless you were born into a family that already has that portfolio, sure, God bless you. Silver spoon, fantastic. You're blessed. But that's not everyone's case. You got to start from the bottom.
Yeah.
Everyone has to start from the bottom. And I feel like we did that.
Absolutely. And I think we not only did we learn a lot, but it solidified our fortitude in this business. And we learned more about everything.
Wow.
I mean, our mentor, who, shout out to Steve, mentor, he's one of the most incredible realtors that we know in this county, just full of integrity and honor and respect. And he's really good.
He's a great teacher.
Really good at what he does. But he used to say to us, he calls us crazy kids because we would call him and he'd be like, "What are you crazy kids up to now?" And we would ask him a question. He would say, I've been a realtor for over 10 years and I've never come across this. Like, so it was great because we were learning things and he would help us figure it out together. But that's just because, we said yes to every opportunity.
Yeah.
And, for the most part, even now today, we want to say yes. Like if someone came to us and said, "Oh, I want to buy some land." I mean, we just sold land to a client a couple months ago. We're going to say yes because it's not about the price point. It's about helping other people. It's about serving them and helping other people get their own slice of heaven.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where, again, going back to the brand of the Mike and Jenn, You've done it with photography, real estate, whatever it is. It's the way you treat the experience. Doesn't matter what genre of business it may be. The experience is going to be true through and through.
Yeah, it's all relational. At the heart of everything is relational.
Yeah, and who are we to say, "Oh, we can't help you buy a $35,000 piece of land"? Like, have somebody else do that. I mean, because
that's dumb. That's
full
so dumb.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And full transparency, manufactured homes and land are actually way more difficult than helping somebody buy a condo.
Oh, sure.
And the price point is a lot less.
Sure.
But there's a lot more detail that goes into those. Like the average bear doesn't know that there's actually plant life on land that you can't cut down certain times of the year.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know that, to tell your client, and you help them buy a piece of land that they plan on building a home on,
yeah,
they need to know, hey, you can't even clear this land until January, and it's June type of thing.
So that's the difference between selling a product and getting your customer something that they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when you're selling a product, it's about, I'm just going to sell it to you so I can get, go through another transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Where when it's relational, it's, I need to tell my customers those things.
Yeah.
They need to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of those things. And that's why you guys fit again so well with BNI, right? Because it's about that long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the asking 1,000 questions to show a couple homes versus asking a few questions and showing them 1,000 homes. Like,
right.
No,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Let's do the former instead of the latter. Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's spend some time together. Let me get to know who you are, what you want.
100%. Make it about them. People love talking about themselves.
Yeah. Not just because I have these 5 houses that I'm listing.
Yeah.
Let's go look at these.
No.
These may not be the 5 houses.
No.
Yeah.
You're not doing your job. If they're asking for a single family residence in this particular neighborhood and you show them a condo in another neighborhood, you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
Listen to your client. And the whole taking, helping people buy manufactured homes or land, you have no idea where their life may end up. What if you're willing to serve them in this small area leads to them remembering that and say, hey, I'm ready.
100%.
I just won the lottery or something crazy and I want to buy this Rancho Santa Fe home. Can you help me? Oh, yeah, without question. Do you know that you never know who you are going to be? You never know who you're going to be entertaining.
The individual or the elevated individual is no different than the person who's
correct
100%
spending $35,000 for a home versus $35 million for a home.
Real estate's
a piece of land.
Yeah. How shallow would that be?
Yeah.
Right.
So again,
your why is off.
You're staying true to your brand.
Correct. Yeah. And you know what too, in that brand, like I think what helps us to be set apart is, we have come across some cotton-headed ninny muggins. I mean, whether they have been another agent, a lender, a escrow person, client.
I've seen them all.
But you know what? We actually get and I'm not trying to pat ourselves on the back, but I think not only do our clients notice there's something different about us, but so do our other professionals that we partner with. I mean, I just got a text message this morning from a real estate agent. We ended up not going into escrow with him. He got a couple of offers. He selected another offer, but this was 2 days ago. We're still texting. And we said to him, congratulations.
Sure. We're
super excited. We really hope this escrow goes well for you.
Yeah.
And he texted me this morning. He's like, oh my gosh, you guys are a breath of fresh air. We deal with a lot of different people in this industry and you guys have been so amazing. And we didn't even do an escrow with him. We just talked to him for a week.
You're staying true to your brand.
Yeah.
True to yourself.
Yeah. And that's the other element. Have you set up your brand in a way that people notice because you're staying true to your brand?
Yeah.
So I know that we're coming to a close. We could, the 3 of us could talk forever on all kinds of things.
I'm enjoying this, Ed. Thank you.
So one of the things that I love to ask of any of our guests is if we were to look in into the camera, talking to one of our listeners, 1,000 of our listeners, what's something that you want to leave them with when it comes to them taking the time to build their brand? What's 1 or 2 things that if I'm asking the 2 of you, I'm working on my brand right through that camera.
Yeah.
Right. What should I be doing? What can help me become as successful as the 2 of you when it comes to solidifying and staying true to your or my brand?
Yeah, I have a couple of things. Do you mind?
Please launch
Okay.
us.
I would say, one, you have got to be true to yourself and know who you are, and don't get so stuck in, I need all these clients, because you're never going to be the perfect professional for everyone in your business. Make sure you're attracting like-minded people. Mike and I are not shy about putting on social media or out there to the world, like who we truly are behind the scenes, and that we love marriage and working together, and we go to church on Sunday and we do this, and these are the things that we love, because those are the people we want to attract.
Yes.
And those are the people that you're going to enjoy doing business with. I would say that, number one. And two, just be yourself, and actually, instead of think about what you're getting out of your business, think about what you're giving. What are you getting to your client? And are you actually the person that they need in that season of their life? Do you actually know what they're going through, or are you thinking about is everything that you need to be doing at that? I mean, we talk people off the ledge all the time. I don't take anything personal. We have clients and other professionals alike yelling at us sometimes, and I'm like, okay, I totally understand. Yep, I get it. Okay. I mean, so you've got to, be secure in that and know that it's not personal, but they're human and they're going through something too. And so those are the two things just kind of right off the top of my head. What do you think, babe?
You took the words out of my mouth. I just be authentic, be you, be yourself, but be very relational. It's not all about the transactions. Be relational versus transactional. That's really helped us in our business, and just, we can only be ourselves. We're not interested in being anybody else, and comparison is a thief of joy. Don't compare your day 1 to someone's day 8,000. That's just foolish. It's going to lead you down a path that's going to hurt you. So just take one day at a time. Just be authentic, be yourself, but be genuine and be relational. That's all I got.
Oh, you know what? Wait, you have a favorite one. What about the pie is plentiful?
The pie, thank you for reminding me, because I totally forgot about that. We talked about the zero-sum game. The pie is plentiful, people. There's so much business. We live in the greatest city in the world, at least in my opinion, bias aside, San Diego. There's plenty of opportunities in San Diego. There's thousands of photographers or real estate agents or whatever your field of interest is, whatever your business is. Like, there's plenty of business to go around. I don't need to be doing poorly for you to be doing well, and vice versa.
Right.
Everyone can be doing well. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
One of my favorite authors, Adam Grant, wrote a book called Infinite Game. And that's exactly what it is. Yeah. There's plenty. We're not living in scarcity. We're living in plentiful, abundance.
100%. Yeah, and absolutely.
If you have that mindset, it's going to translate in your business, whether you think it is or not. Yes. If you have the mindset, that's why we don't look at financials when we're helping our clients ever. We don't, until the transaction closes, we're never calculating the commission, because that will get in us and it will translate out of us and how we serve our clients. And if you're thinking about the wrong thing and you are like, oh my gosh, I need this deal, that's going to translate into your clients, whether it's desperation or a mindset.
100%.
And it's going to repel, quite honestly. Like people are going to just be like, oh, they're just too much, or it's going to change your behavior and how you're doing that.
Yeah. It's going to lead people to start, taking shortcuts, doing unscrupulous things, and just to get a transaction. Because there's some desperate real estate agents out there.
Oh, absolutely.
That are kind of shady. Don't be that. Don't be that.
And that's in every business, right?
It's in every business.
And again, that goes back to what we talked about earlier that we keep coming back to, is stay true to your brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you stay true to your brand and who you are, and that's just how we do life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The brand is, whether it's on the business side or the personal side, our brand is, that's how we do life.
Yeah.
And it doesn't change if I'm at a baseball game or if I'm meeting with a client.
Correct.
The staying true to your brand and who you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you guys. I'm looking forward to having you both on again.
Shoot.
Thank you, Ed.
It's just, it's always a joy.
Mhm.
Again, my twin brother here.
Yeah, doppelganger for life.
That's it.
Let's go.
And the element of building your brand is so important in this day and age.
Yes.
When there's a lot of branding out there, a lot of people are looking at an image or a logo instead of being the brand.
Yes.
And I want to thank you both for sharing your slice of this infinite pie on the element of the Mike and Jenn experience. And I love it that first portion never changes.
Right.
The ending may have some different words, but that first portion is always, and that's the integrity, that's the follow through, that's the serving.
Yes.
All of those things are in those first three words.
Crucial. 100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Building your brand.
Building your brand
is your.
That's it.
Yep.
Thank you for being with us today.
Not excuses. Thank you.
Boom. Thanks, Ed. Love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Love that we can say that on screen. No, we didn't get too emotional today.
No.
And for our audience, thank you for joining us. We always enjoy having you listen in on a conversation. And that's what this podcast has really become for me, getting to hang out with people I enjoy and just having a good conversation on business topics. So we look forward to having you back with us next week. Oh, and before I say that, also make sure 2 things. You like the show, because we want to share the show with someone who can listen to it and enjoy it. And I always forget the term. Is it rate,
comment, and subscribe?
Like, comment,
and subscribe.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
And then do you want to leave a rating? What is it?
Sure.
What's that term? I always forget.
5-star rating?
There we go.
5-star
rating.
All of the
5-star rating.
Yes.
That's also part of our brand. Yes. Thank you. Again, thank you for joining us. You guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you back here next week.
Bye.
This episode of the BNI San Diego podcast has been brought to you by Cruise Productions, a San Diego-based video production company and proud BNI member. You can find us at the intersection where business and creativity meet, or online at cruiseproductionsinc.com.